The holidays aren't exactly known for healthy eating all the time, but my next guest is here to show us how we can incorporate some good-for-you ingredients in our favorite holiday recipes. Please welcome to New Day, Julie O'Brien from Firefly Kitchens.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for being here.
Oh, we're so excited. We brought a lot of good treats to share.
Yes, a lot of gift ideas too that I feel like this segment will show.
Perfect. I always say let's give the gift of health, because who doesn't want that?
Absolutely. I love that. That's a perfect quote. Okay, tell me about the concept before we get started on Firefly Kitchens.
So our mission at Firefly Kitchens is to create the healthiest, most vibrant, crunchy, old-fashioned food.
Yum.
Sauerkraut and kimchi. So we small batch, organic, wild ferment things. It takes 30 days for these flavors and these probiotics to be created.
Incredible.
And so that's what we do right in Ballard, and we're turning 15 in January. So we like to say we're belly bacteria farmers from Ballard. Keeping it real.
That's so cute, keeping it real. And what are the benefits of eating fermented foods?
So basically digestive support, nutrient absorption, blood sugar regulation, mental health support. It's just, there's every bite of food that you eat has an effect on your body. And so you might as well add some fresh, crunchy, live, raw bacteria in your vegetables.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so let's get started. What are we making today?
So
dressing, right?
We're going to start with our Emerald City Sunshine dressing, and basically, see the brine?
Yeah.
Right? There's brine left in every, it's part of the process. So
okay.
Olive oil.
Add in some olive oil.
Yeah, we've got some coriander and turmeric.
Oh.
Emerald City also has dill and kale in it, but those flavors are sort of infused. We have honey, miso, and Dijon.
Wonderful.
And then you're just going to shake that baby
okay, you're
up.
putting me to work. I love it. Okay.
And
where's my lid?
think about it, you could just use a splash of the brine anytime you would use vinegar or a citrus.
Yeah.
So that is perfect.
I can already tell I'm going to love this dressing, everything you put in here.
Yep. And so it's so light and fresh that it's great on a green salad. And then you can also use it on roasted vegetables or a grain bowl.
Amazing. Okay, I'm going to taste test, and while I'm doing that, you're going to make next a mocktail, right?
So we're making a mocktail just using some classic brine. And again, the brine is what all of our products are sitting in. So
that dressing is so refreshing. That would be amazing.
Nice
oh my gosh.
Darker, colder days.
Yeah.
We're going to add a little OJ.
Okay.
A little pomegranate juice. So this is just, top it off with some fizzy. And then now you have a little mocktail, which is a great thing for the holidays.
That is so pretty. That's like the perfect color.
Yep.
Okay.
And then if you're not into mocktails, you can add your favorite spirit.
Yeah.
And if you overdo it, this stuff is really great in the morning because the brine has a really alkalizing effect on your body. So you get all that flavor and the brightness.
What's the difference too between fermented foods and pickled?
So pickling basically uses vinegar and heat to force
stir
to get the flavor on the product, and then heat is basically destroying all the live bacteria. So while pickled things taste good, they're not full of live probiotic bacteria that are created during this month-long fermentation process.
Yeah, so we really want that bacteria.
Absolutely, little bit, a forkful a day, right? You're just adding new troops.
There you go. Okay, you brought so many delicious items too that I'm looking at. So what all did we bring? Are we starting over here?
We're gonna start right here with some kimchi balls, and we have a product called kimchi cream cheese. Now we've added some extra sharp cheddar and rolled it in furikake. So let's get you a little sample of this.
Yes. Oh my goodness, thank you. Yum.
And then we have an olive tapenade, and so this is equal parts Kalamata olives and kraut with a little garlic and parsley. You can add sun-dried tomatoes. Goes a lot of different ways.
That kimchi is the best. It's like garlicky. It's so fantastic.
Garlic and ginger. Our kimchi doesn't have fish or shrimp.
Okay.
So it's super versatile in the kitchen, and blending it, chopping it is the best way to go.
And I'm looking at this brie. I'm like
Yeah, the
mouth watering, but I'm gonna taste this. All this is like 10-10.
So the brie is just brie with a little jam on it, and then I actually forgot to sprinkle the ruby on the top.
And what's that?
This is our ruby sauerkraut.
Oh,
Sorry
thank
for
you.
my
No,
mess
you're
here.
fine.
So this ruby red kraut is just cabbage, beets, carrots, and green onions. So we really have a flavor for everybody, depending on where they come from, because fermented foods come from all over the world. Cultures all over have them.
I see why you've been doing this for 15 years. Everything is that was the most flavorful bite. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, chia.
Okay, so
Pudding,
classic
right?
chia, yeah, and this has our classic kraut ground up in there, and so now you get that
Interesting.
bright, you get that bright, think about the tartness in yogurts and stuff. This is just overnight chia.
Yeah, and what's over here?
And this, we have a goat cheese cream cheese tart. So it's got kraut ground up in the cheese and in the apricots that are stewed on top with a little pistachio.
I love that it's like not just for hot dog. You think of sauerkraut and all of that, and you just think sometimes like baseball game, a hot dog.
We
but
like to tell people to think kraut of the box, right? That's just,
Yeah.
just think of it as that acid that's going to brighten up whatever you're eating.
And where can people find you? We have to Ballard, obviously.
Yeah, Ballard. We are. We ship online all around the
Amazing.
country. We're at the Ballard Farmers Market every weekend. We're at PCC, Whole Foods, Met, Town and Country, QFC.
Oh, you're everywhere.
Yeah, and like Beecher's has us on their grilled cheese. So we're out and about. We love food service and restaurants because it's a lot easier to stick food in larger sizes than little glass jars.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect for the new year coming.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
you
being
bet.
here.
Thank
That
you.
was all so delicious.
Yeah.
The New Day Northwest Kitchen is brought to you by Safeway.